Okay, guys. So, unfortunately, this lady's name's on here, but that's okay. Mwah. Okay, Papa, you want to watch what Mama do? Okay, guys. So I'll try to be quick with this video. Um, I just wanted to show. See, look, put the fire alarm on. I told her. She emphasized they put the fire alarm. She said, "I will get on that as well." What? And then next thing you know, in the middle of her saying that, that's when the fire alarm went off. And I could show you the video. Like, you could see the time is currently. Oh, hell yeah, that's my bro right there. I didn't want to say the N word, like, with the A at the end. But anyways, he could care less about me, but I don't care. I still like him. But it's 5:52 on Thursday, September 26th, right? Okay. So I was trying to remind her about her saying she'll give me a Fred Meyer gift card so I can get gas at Fred Meyer's. And then I said they put the fire alarm on because right before the fire alarm was put on, this is what she said. Because she said, I'll be off work. Okay, I'm supposed to be off already, but I didn't get the chance to place your grocery order. If you give me a couple hours to feed and bathe my minion, I'll hope. I mean, yeah, she meant to say hop. I'll hop back on the laptop, and that way no one will bother me because I'll be off work. So I get what she's saying, but she told me earlier that she works until 6 p.m., but then that's why she told me I had said that stuff to her, like, just to remind her. I'm like, oh, okay, well, maybe it was a typo. Then she said, no, typically I do, but I start at 7 a.m. today and I can't work over 10 hours, but I still want to get that done tonight if that works for you. Just putting out fires all day long. How many diapers do you have? And then I said, wow, figuratively or literally putting out fires all day long. Then she said figuratively, thankfully, but her message busted in at the same time I did, so hers came in before mine did. And I said, I think you mean figuratively because there's no way you stopped to order us pizza in the middle of that. Well, there could be a way because you're a superhero like that, but I never heard that terminology before until now. And then I told her I have two, and then I told her about the dude that knows Pastor Manyweather. He left diapers. He was an older gentleman. I took him to go take a shower at the Matt Dishman Center because he smelled horrible, and he even told me he know that I must care about him because he know those other people don't because they don't care about him. Blah blah blah. They never said anything or tried to even help him go get over there and take a shower and change his clothes and be like, you know what, man, you stink. But yeah, they'll talk about you behind your back. But anyways, that's beside the point. No need to get to that. No need. No, we need to get that to you for now. I'll make sure to add them to the grocery list. So now she decides to add the diapers to the grocery list. At first she wasn't going to do it, but because how things turned out, she had no choice. It's like she had a choice, but she was being nice, and 555 might I add on the time. So she said she's gonna make dinner, and I'm pretty easygoing, so I understand. She has a little kid, and she said her minion. So she must be spiritually. It's almost like I'm taking that as she's one of the minions, and she might. Yeah, she is, Papa, right? She might be a minion without even realizing it though, or knowing it. But anyways, when the fire alarm came on in the middle of all this stuff, you guys could pause and read if you want. I said they put the fire alarm on, and that's when I started making the video that I just posted not too long ago, maybe about 12 minutes ago now, maybe 15 minutes ago now. And then she emphasized they put the fire alarm on. Then she said, I will get on that as well. I was like, what did you mean? So and when she was typing that I will get on that as well, I was busy making the video at that moment. And then I told her someone pulled the fire alarm. Here, you guys can pause and read this. I'm pretty much going into why I know that these people, I'm just trying to let her know that this is some serious stuff. I'm not joking or lying to you, and I'm telling you some real true stuff. And then she just said that's a wild coincidence. And she was like, why is that happening though? And blah blah blah. I'll skim through so you guys can read for yourself and see that I am not BSing around. You have to pause and read. She said she will never pass judgment. Sure. And then I told her, you do seem like a reasonable woman. That's why I'm taking the risk sharing this with you. Blah, 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 blah. And blah, blah, blah. And blah, 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 blah. She said, I'll read now. Sorry, I was cooking for my little really quick. No problem. No problem at all. Take your time. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, anyways, I was going to say no problem. Take your time. But okay, guys. So that'll be it for now. But I think on here, because I was going to use those for something. But this is what I think that might Skype yet? No, I was using that for something. Let's see, where's the video? Right here. Okay, so scrolling up. Oh yeah, and those pictures of Peach Patch is because I want to get me some bald head braids. My hair long enough to not have bald head braids, but baby, I'm finna let them roll them up. Or braid my hair like it's almost bald head braids. Okay, I had to turn hood for a sec. Okay, anyways, if you see the time, September 26, 2024 at 5:28 p.m. is when this video started. The one with the fire alarm. So that's, and the reason why the last thing I want to get at while making this video is that the fire alarm coming on to some people that don't know what's going on, to them it's just a regular fire alarm. They're like, wow, who pulled the fire alarm? Or they'll get, other people will leave out of here that already know what's going on. Or they'll, if it's only activated on one floor and it doesn't affect the other floors, like it did seem like it happened at the other apartment I was living at the Louisa Flowers apartments, then that's what'll happen. And I make sure that's very clear, because other people who don't know about gang stalking and they don't know that they're going through it or don't know about it, whether they're going through it or not, yeah, you're just gonna think that somebody was being a douche, and possibly they're gonna be like, oh, it's probably some kids, but it be grown, you know what, ASS, MFers doing stuff like that, just to harass and make somebody get, just to F with them by trying to inconvenience you, make you have to get up. I already said it before I even checked in, because when I first came to check in, the lady came walking from down the hall and she said hello. And but before she said that, right before she said that, I was turned around when I saw nobody there, and I said, and if they turn the fire alarms on in here, I'm not leaving the room. And that's before I had even checked in or anything. I just walked in the building, and it was just something about it that just made me say that. And then now look, we checked in at 11 a.m. because I checked out of that other Banfield Studios where the person woke up 6 o'clock in the morning banging on the wall for about an hour. As soon as I started praying, they stopped immediately. And then the person, some guy left out of the next door house, and it was the, not the house, but the next door room, which is the biggest room, because that's where the people stay who either live here, that live there, who clean up there. Either way, they work there and they live there. But yeah, and then an hour later, after I complained about that, I told her to get her money back. We was going to just stay in our car. But then she said, no, we'll find you another place. And then she was being honest about it. So she was a very helpful person. I don't know if they just talked her into trying to work with them. They gave her money, because that's just exactly what happened with the Family Promise organization in Beaverton, with the Hispanic woman who got married after being with the same man for 5 years, and she was celebrating it. She went on vacation, and that's when I started catching on to, when people go on vacation, something corrupt happens when they're gone, or when they come back. It always happens. So, Papa, leave that alone. Thank you. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure some people out there, you will be wise enough to catch on and see that this is not BS. I'm not just making this up. It happens so much, though, to the point where I'm still slightly nonchalant about it, because this is how buffoons behave. They, not myself, but them, doing childish, immature activities to get someone to act out in a certain way. They want to provoke me. Like I just said, explain to the women on the text messages you've seen. Thank you for listening and watching. Have a good night.